a few that I haven't read yet, so we're going to go through those. I have my glasses on, so I'm really sorry about like the reflection, but I just can't put my contact lenses in today because it'll give me a headache. So before we get started, I have changed my name on YouTube and like my handle from Celestial ASMR to Evie Bethany ASMR, which is my name. I just thought I wanted to keep like my Instagram, YouTube, Goodreads all the same, so it was a little less confusing. So yes, please remember to subscribe. I have some video ideas that I definitely want to do, so I would really appreciate you subscribing to this channel. Also add me as a friend on Goodreads and follow me on Instagram. The links are below. Please add me as a friend on Goodreads rather than follow me, just so I can also see what you guys are reading too, because I often miss like who's followed me. So yeah, I'm not sure I've got anything else to say, so we might as well just jump on into the books. I'm going to start with the books I've already read, and then I'll get on to the ones that I haven't read just yet. So first of all is a book that I do already own, but I bought the hardback version of it, and that is Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. If you've watched like my previous videos, I talk about this a lot. This is one of my favourite books. So I have the paperback version here, and then I have the hardback version too, the second book in the series, which is called The Ballad of Never After. But because I love this book so much, I wanted to get it in hardback and paperback, so when the paperback version comes out of Ballad, I'll also be buying that. I had to get this on eBay because they don't publish it anymore in the UK. This is like the Waterstones version, and I had to bid on it, and it cost me 50 quid. And it's not even like the one that I really want. The one that I really want has like a foiled design under the dust jacket. Ballad has that. So hopefully one day I will be able to get that one, but in the meantime, the last book in the series, it comes out in October, and that one does have a foiled design underneath, and it's also signed. I think I ordered the signed copy. I think, yeah. So this follows Evangeline, who makes a deal with a fate, the Prince of Hearts, who's called Jax. Really like this cover as well. I prefer the cover of Once Upon a Broken Heart to the cover of Ballad. Next we have The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley. Again, this is one that I have already read. This follows a group of friends, old friends, who meet up every New Year's Eve to kind of catch up was so many. And it also jumps between timelines, so it goes from like the present, and then it'll go back 3 days before the murder, then 2 days, then the day before, etc. But it is really, I did really enjoy it. I gave it 3.5 stars. I read it in like 2 days, so it is good. It's like gripping. The writing was really easy though, and it is set in like the Scottish Highlands in the middle of nowhere, so it's definitely like quite creepy and eerie. And there are a few twists throughout the way. It was like, I had a good time reading it. It wasn't like absolutely amazing, like it didn't blow my mind, but I definitely would recommend it. So yeah, that is The Hunting Party. Okay, so next, if you've watched my previous video, I spoke about this book. I fucking love this book. I gave it 5 stars. Many of you who probably have read it will judge me, but I ate it up. And that is Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. Even though this cover is so damn ugly. This was my first Penelope Douglas book, and I just loved it. Like, I cannot stop thinking about it, and I don't even know why. Like, the writing really isn't that great. It's super easy. There's like a lot of repetition, which like was really noticeable, but still I loved it. So it is a spicy book, if ever there was one. There's quite a lot of spice in it, and it follows Erica and Michael, and Erica dates Michael's younger brother, but has like an infatuation with Michael. Michael is kind of your like typical hot like arsehole guy who doesn't really give anyone the time of day. He's a bit of a, well, he is a bad boy, but he too has like an infatuation with Erica. So let me read you the back. So, first point of view is from Erica. I was told that dreams were our heart's desire. My nightmares, however, became my obsession. His name is Michael Christ. My boyfriend's older brother is like that scary movie that you peek through your hands to watch. He's handsome, strong, and completely terrifying. The star of his college basketball team, and now gone pro, he's more concerned with the dirt on his shoe than me. But I noticed him. I saw him, I heard him, the things that he did and the deeds that he hid for years. I bit my nails, unable to look away. Now I've graduated high school and I've moved on to college, but I haven't stopped watching Michael. He's bad, and the dirt I've seen isn't content to stay in my head anymore, because he's finally noticed me. And then it's the second point of view, which is Michael. Her name is Erica Vane, but everyone calls her Rika. Right, so I read it as like Rika, but it could be Rika. My brother's girlfriend grew up hanging around my house and is always at our dinner table. She looks down when I enter a room and stills when I come close. I can always feel the fear rolling off her, and while I haven't had her body, I know that I have her mind. That's all I really want anyway. Until my brother leaves for the military and I find Rika alone at college, in my city, unprotected. The opportunity is too good to be true, as well as the timing, because you see, 3 years ago, she put a few of my high school friends in prison, and now they're all out. We've waited, we've been patient, and now every last one of her nightmares will come true. So, it's from Michael and Erica's point of view. It's also a split timeline, so the present and also 3 years ago. And it follows the 4 horsemen, which are like Michael and his like little crew, and Erica and all. Next we have All That's Left in the World by Eric J. Brown. I really like this cover. And this follows Jamie and Andrew, who are two of the only people left in the world after an apocalyptic event. And it follows their journey to find, I guess, like some kind of safety or discover what's happened. But it also, I believe, follows kind of their development of their like relationship. So they start off as strangers, and I'm guessing they become more than that. I just saw this in the works, and it was like £3, and I like an apocalyptic setting, so I thought I picked it up. It was a bit different to anything that I've read before. It's not that big either, so I haven't heard anything about this book, so I don't know like any reviews or I don't even know when it came out, so but I'm looking forward to diving into this one at some point. It says find shelter, find safety, find each other. I try and get around to this next month because it's Pride month next month, so this one might be a good one to read during that. We have one that is very popular, and that is The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I haven't read this yet. I really enjoy Greek mythology retellings. I usually read like a feminist retelling, so I'm interested in reading one that's a bit different. And this follows the friendship between Achilles and Patroclus. I don't know really how you say it. Is it Patroclus? And when Achilles is called off to fight in Troy, and Patroclus follows him, it says that it's sexy, dangerous and mystical, captivating, hard book to put down. So I've heard so many people talk about this. I've heard ASMR Fleur talk about it, and Hayley Jean ASMR talk about it, and also I think a few of you have like recommended it in my comments, so I feel like I can't miss out on this one, and it won the Women's Prize, so I like this cover. So yeah, we'll definitely get around to this soon, hopefully. Next we have Circe, again by Madeline Miller, another Greek mythology retelling. How beautiful is this cover? I believe this was written before the Song of Achilles, so, and this follows Circe, who is the daughter of Helios, the god. However, she practices witchcraft and is therefore banished to an island where she hones her skills. And then it says, yet a woman who stands alone cannot live in peace for long, and among her island guests is an unexpected visitor, the mortal Odysseus, for whom Circe will risk everything. Circe's tale is a vivid epic of family rivalry, love and loss. The inextinguishable song of a woman burning hot and bright in the darkness of a man's world. I'm always here for a feminist retelling, let me tell you. I really enjoy Jennifer Saint's retellings. I've read Electra and Ariadne by Jennifer Saint, and I've ordered Atlanta, which is her new release, so I'm looking forward to branching out to some different authors in the same genre. I feel like I do have to be like in a certain mood to read this kind of book though. It takes like a little bit more motivation for me, but then I end up really enjoying them, so cute. Next 3 books are by the same author, and that is Lee Bardugo. I recently read Six of Crows and Cookie Kingdom and loved them so much. I'm currently watching Shadow and Bone on Netflix. I've finished the first series and I'm watching the second series now, which I do enjoy. They are a bit cringe and I'm just don't get on with the actress who plays Alina. Her facial expressions and just like some of the ways that she acts just makes me want to throw up, but I don't know if I'll read Shadow and Bone because I am watching the series, but I wanted to read more from Lee Bardugo. I wanted to read more of what's in the Grishaverse and also branch out a little bit, so we shall start with King of Scars. So I believe this is set after Crooked Kingdom, and this follows Zoya, Nikolai and Nina. Nikolai makes an appearance in Shadow and Bone, and well, they all do, and then in Crooked Kingdom we see some of Zoya, and in Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom Nina's quite heavily involved in that, so it follows on from that story. But this is kind of their story after everything that occurs, and I believe it's about kind of like the rebuilding of Aravka and the protection of the Grisha. I really liked Nina as a character, so I'm excited to see what is in store for her. Spoiler for Crooked Kingdom, so just skip ahead, but she didn't have like the best ending in Crooked Kingdom, bless her, so we'll see how she gets on in this one. I really like this cover. It's like this bronze crest. So Lee Bardugo writes some big books. They're a little bit intimidating, but if it's anything like Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, then I'll definitely be in for a treat. Next we have Rule of Wolves, which is after King of Scars. I haven't read the back of this one because I don't want to ruin the first book for me, but this again is a duology. I can't really say more about it because I don't want to kind of ruin anything for myself. Again, another chunky book. Again, love the cover. This one's silver. And I'm guessing this just follows on from anything that happens in the first installment. I've just looked at the back and it says we're all monsters now, so I'm gonna guess something quite heavy goes down. So yeah, I have Ninth House, again, Lee Bardugo. I've seen this everywhere recently. I think it came out in like 2019, but for some reason, I don't know if that's like another book this, but I've seen it pop up everywhere. I love the cover to this as well, with the snake. I actually saw a different cover to this recently in Waterstones, and it was like green, which I wish I had got, but we move. And it says, "Welcome to the 9th house. Galaxy Alex Stern is the most unlikely member of Yale's freshman class, a dropout and the sole survivor of a horrific, unsolved crime. Alex was hoping for a fresh start, but her free ride comes with a catch. She's been tasked with monitoring Yale's secret societies, notorious haunts of the rich and powerful. Now there's a dead girl on campus, and Alex is the only person willing to look deeper. Because the societies are far more sinister and extraordinary than anyone ever imagined. They tamper with forbidden magic, they raise the dead, and sometimes they prey on the living." And it says this is her adult debut, so I guess everything in the Grishaverse is like young adults, whereas this is aimed at adults. So I really want to pick this up soon. I think after Hideaway, which is meant to arrive tomorrow, I'll read that. Then I'll read this whilst I wait for the next instalment in that Devil's Night series. Yeah. But no, this is definitely one that I'm super excited for. Probably the most out of them all. So yeah, next month I just feel like I'm gonna do like a massive haul. Like I'm gonna go and buy loads of books. Like I got these like on separate days, whereas usually I'm like the type to go out and spend like loads of money in like one day and then put myself on a book buying ban, and I haven't done that. So I feel like I need to. I need that dopamine hit. So if you have any books to recommend, please let me know in the comments and tell me the reasons why, and maybe I will pick it up. I think I might do like a vlog of like a come book shopping with me, but we'll see. Usually it's just me, so it might be kind of difficult to film, but that is a maybe. So yeah, that's all the books that I have to show today. Please again subscribe